The Miami Hurricanes closed 2024 at 10-3 overall. They went a solid 6-2 in ACC play under fourth-year head coach Mario Cristobal, who is now 22-16 at Miami. But they said goodbye to some key pieces. Cam Ward went number 1 overall in the NFL draft. They lost guys like Francis Magoa, wide receiver Xavier Restrepo, and more. Some others transferred out or graduated. It leaves big holes that have got to be filled for 2025. Now, on the betting front, FanDuel projects Miami's regular season win total at 9.5 wins, plus 122 to the over, minus 150 to the under. It's a little over 44% chance to hit or exceed 10 wins. ACC championship odds are at plus 390. That's an implied probability of 20.41%. And to make the playoff, they are plus 198, so 33.5% roundabout. Offensively, Shannon Dawson returns as offense coordinator for his third season. He runs a spread air raid scheme that topped the nation in total and scoring offense in 2024. The big addition here is the quarterback Carson Beck, who transferred over from Georgia after a strong but turnover-prone season. And yeah, we can talk about all the off-field stuff if you want to, but to me, looking at his numbers, a lot of the stuff, the reason his numbers were not even bigger had to do with drops. I can't say that he won't deal with that here, but change of scenery could be good. The wide receiver core lost nearly all of their high-volume pass catchers. Cristobal did reload here. They got C.J. Daniels from LSU, Keelan Marion from BYU, and they got some returning young talents like Josiah Traylor and Elijah Lofton. So the unit looks functional, if not explosive, but there's certainly a lot of question marks here. On defense, you got the new defense coordinator, Corey Hetherman, comes over from Minnesota. He coached a top 15 SP Plus defense. He inherits 5 returning starters plus 9 transfers. That's anchored by a revamped line. Coming back, of course, is Ruben Bain Jr., Akeem Messador, and newcoming defensive tackle David Blay. The secondary was pretty atrocious last season. They overhauled with corner additions like Xavier Lucas, Ethan O'Connor, and others. It remains to be seen if they can gel quickly and solve those back-end issues that plagued them last season. They gave up 22 passing touchdowns. That was tied for 92nd in the country. The expected leaders of this team, Carson Beck, probably a quarterback, your edge, Ruben Bain Jr., who's been there for a while, linebacker Wesley Bissanth, probably didn't say that right, and the defensive back Zachariah Poyser. Miami's keys to success hinge on the offensive chemistry with Beck and the newcomers, defensive discipline, fewer penalties, better red zone stops, and winning the trenches, which is always a Cristobal calling card. Obstacles include the secondary cohesion, quarterback turnovers, we'll see what happens, and game management under Cristobal. That's always been a thing. Last season, Syracuse misstep still stings. The Georgia Tech thing from a couple of years ago, obviously a problem. We'll see. The early schedule is brutal. Season opens at home against Notre Dame, followed by Florida in week 3, and then you got road tests at Florida State and big ACC games against Louisville, SMU, Pitt, NC State, Virginia Tech, and Syracuse. The gauntlet is front-loaded. It means Miami likely needs to start strong for a realistic ACC championship and CFP push, and I think they do that. This feels like the year for Miami. Everybody's kind of downplaying them. I think they've got the roster. I think the quarterback fits what Dawson wants to do. I've got Miami 11-1. Lone loss coming at Florida. I've got them making a trip to Charlotte to take on Clemson for the ACC. I'm not even worried about the plus 330 or 4, whatever it was. Give me the plus 198 to make the playoff. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.